And welcome back. Well, branding is the buzzword in today's job market. Career experts will tell you that you need to build your own personal brand if you want to get hired or promoted.
So today, how to create a winning brand, ace an interview, and draft a great elevator pitch. Julie Loeding is with Waukesha County Technical College. She is here with the school's Associate Dean, Jon Koch. Also joining us, two student models.
Whoop,
We've got Carly Reichert, she's a marketing student, and Steven Ell, he is a marketing graduate. And looking sharp, both
modeling.
of them. We're going to talk about that in just a second. Great to see both of you.
Thanks for being
here.
here.
They're marketing students and models.
I know.
Right? I like that. All right, let's talk a little bit about personal brand, because a lot of people hear about this and it's kind of like that buzzword.
Yeah.
But what does it mean and how do you develop it?
I think you could substitute the word image or perception for brand. And we have a class at WCTC called Personal Brand, and we cover everything from how to dress professionally, emotional intelligence. The class concludes with students dining with business professionals. So they really get hands-on practice.
That practice is huge.
It is huge. And you guys have strategies that you teach to people to help them sort of ace an interview. What kind of strategies do you tell students that they need to be practiced in or use?
We have a class called Employment Success, and one of the techniques we learn there, it's the STAR technique. So it's really thinking about a situation, a task, the action you took, and the results. And so, for example, Carly is the Director of Communications for DECA. That's a real talking point, and she could use some of her experiences as part of the story that she tells.
I love that we have them here to kind of give examples of what to wear, because I think a lot of people think they know what to wear in an interview. You would be shocked how many people are on our show. They're in a position to employ people and they feel like people don't dress appropriately for interviews.
And I think the key is to, for the most part, to keep it professional. And for example, what Carly is wearing, she has a sheath dress. That jacket gives it that extra professional look. Her dress is from Target as well as her jewelry.
I also think red, by the way, exudes confidence. So I think red is a great color for an interview. Obviously great on her too.
She looks beautiful. She's very young. So I feel like she looks very youthful, but also, like you said, very professional.
Absolutely.
And doesn't it also show that you can go to Target, you can go to a retail outlet like that and get an absolutely beautiful outfit?
Professional.
Correct. And so we encourage students to use a lot of different retailers for their clothing. A partner that we've love to have is Men's Warehouse, and Steven is wearing a Men's Warehouse. Charcoal gray is a super color for an interview. He's got that red power tie.
Love it. Steven, you're a graduate, so you've already gone through interviewing processes. Did you wear a full suit jacket to your interviews?
That I did.
You did, and you felt like it was received well?
Very received well, especially with the color and wearing a power tie. That's something that stands out.
Love it.
Yeah, and do you feel confident in what you're wearing, Carly?
I do, and I feel like that's the most important thing of showing up at an interview is feeling confident in your outfit. You're there to sell yourself, so you have to look the part too.
Jon, do you think it's easier for dudes? You know, you have like a suit as a go-to. Girls, we have to decide: is it a dress? Is it a jacket? Is it a blouse?
Yeah, we can change our shirt and our tie, and we've got a completely different look.
And
everything's
sort of
kind of covered up. You know, we don't have to worry about some of the same things. So I think it's much easier for us.
And Johnson Men's Warehouse.
You too.
Little three-piece suit.
That is
right?
sharp. I love the pop of summer color too.
Yeah.
So you have a suit. I feel like you could go any season, but you put on something that I think looks very seasonal, fun. Great pop of color. Let's talk a little bit about people getting an education or updating their skills. Is there a way that people can do that in a short amount of time?
Yeah, so I think a lot of people think about higher education as something that's a 2-year or 4-year, or some cases 8-year commitment. For us at WCTC, we have a lot of students that are coming to us for maybe a 1-semester type education, where they're coming to learn new skills or to hone in on some of their prior learning. So they might come in for something as simple as like a lean certification in manufacturing, or they'll come in for social media.
I need that.
Do you?
We would love to take your social media course.
Yes.
Well,
seriously.
Yeah, well, classes are starting pretty soon, so we'd love to have you, absolutely.
Okay.
That's great. What about, because I feel like a lot of times when you're a recent graduate, companies are eager to hire a new graduate, train them in, get them into their culture, but how can you position yourself to be promoted? Because I think that's, the next level. I think it's easy to get in entry level, but moving up is a key.
Well, go ahead.
Well, you always want to not forget that you still need to present yourself well, be seen by people in the right places, volunteer for things, network.
Yeah, that's really it. I mean, setting the foundational skills is number one. So networking and maintaining that personal brand, that image around the office. But then it's showing initiative and asking questions. You know, how do I move to the next level, and what sort of things do I need to do? And education's a big, huge part of that.
Yeah, and you have 4 business schools now: School of Business, Health, School of Protective and Human Services, and then your School of Applied Technologies. What's also interesting as part of the business program is management and human resources, which is big these days, and a culinary management school.
Yeah, we have an incredible culinary management program too, and human resources
next time
as well.
Send a chef.
Yeah. We'll see how good they are. We'll taste their food.
And lastly, elevator pitch. This is a huge thing. Along with branding, I think people talk about an elevator pitch, and
it's nerve-wracking
too. Really, you have to make them really tight.
Exactly.
Right?
So it's 30 seconds to 2 minutes, and you have to not only think of who you're presenting to, you want to know a little bit about that company, maybe flatter them a bit, but tell a quick story and make it interesting.
And sell yourself.
Sell yourself, exactly.
Right? Yeah. Right. Do you help people with elevator pitches?
Oh, at WCTC, we practice it in class, a lot of real hands-on practice. We bring business people in as well to help with that, so they walk away ready to go.
Feeling good, looking good, like they proved as well.
Yeah.
So right now, if you register before July 31st, you guys will waive the application fees. So mention the Morning Blend when you do that. And here's how you can contact Jon Koch. He was the Associate Dean. It's 262-691-5227 to do that as well. So again, as a Morning Blend viewer, if you register before July 31st, he will actually waive the application fees if you call that number there on the screen. Thanks so much for being here, you guys.
Thank you.
I got to go back to school. Thanks to our models.
Yeah, we'll see you in social media class, people.
Yeah. Exactly. Thanks a lot, you guys.
Thank you
Thank
very
you for
much.
having me.
Yeah,
Wonderful to
appreciate
meet
it.
you. Thank you.